Marco Mcdowell at the Lucca Film Festival, Career Prize. What do you think about prizes in your career?
Um, to be honest with you, I'm not really into prizes, you know. I think actors get enough. But having said that, it's very nice to get a prize for the whole career rather than a competition between actors. It's crazy, you know. If you're not playing the same part, how do you judge it, really? I think to receive a prize for one's whole career is a great honor and just means that I've been around a long time. So it makes me feel quite old, actually, and I am quite old now, you know. But hey, I still keep going, and I still love what I do.
You're here with Caligola, the ultimate cut.
Yes.
What do you remember of those times of the shooting, and what can we see new about this movie that has got a difficult story?
Well, it's a very different cut than the Guccione version, which was packed with pornography. That was shot a year after we finished shooting. Tinto Brass, who's a wonderful man and I think a wonderful director, he did a great job on this movie. This is really about how power corrupts, and total power corrupts totally. And also there's an anarchistical feeling to it, that Caligula is destroying the Roman Empire from the top. So that is an interesting arc. I just did not want to play a crazy man for 2.5 hours because I just thought that would be boring for the audience. So we concocted something else and tried to do it. And also, we had a wonderful cast. You know, some great Italian actors. Adriana Asti was in it, and of course Peter O'Toole, Helen Mirren, and Helen was with me in Florence last night, and it was so great to see her. And she's such a great actress, and you know, she's had an amazing career. And there was John Gielgud. I mean, we had an extraordinary cast. And you know what Guccione did was a betrayal of all of us, and he was a really horrible man. I don't like to talk bad about anybody, really, but even his children didn't like him. So, enough said.
Your character Alex in Clockwork Orange, how did you try your part before? Did you try your part before the movie?
Did I audition, you mean?
Yeah.
No. Kubrick saw me in my first movie, If, directed by Lindsay Anderson, another great director, and cast me from that. And in fact, his widow, Christiana Kubrick, told me, 20 years after Stanley had died, that they saw If at the house, his house. I made my entrance, the scene, I played the scene. He hit the intercom and said, "Relace that. I want to see it again." 4 times. At the end of the 4th time, he turned to his wife and he said, "We found our Alex."
And how modern is that movie? How can it be so magical in the modernity of the movie? Did you imagine that while you were shooting it?
No. I mean, if somebody had said you're going to be still talking about this movie 55 years later, I would have laughed. It's insane. But you know, the movie is extraordinary, and it's not. It's actually now a very political. It's come the full circle. You know, the violence and this, the look. Well, we've seen it all before. But now, Burgess wrote actually quite a political book. And if you want to know what A Clockwork Orange really means in one sentence, it is the ability to man to choose. That's it. To choose to be a moral man or an immoral.